everybody, and welcome to the West Ham, my YouTube channel. West Ham have unfortunately lost 3-1 to Manchester United at London Stadium. I am gutted. I know maybe I shouldn't be in the context of things. It is only one loss, and West Ham have done really well so far, getting 3 consecutive wins. But obviously, the results ran out. Listen, I thought West Ham looked superb in the first half. I can't lie. I think Manchester United playing a little bit of a chess match with West Ham, getting McTominay and Pogba to sit a bit deeper, making it harder for us to find the spaces. But listen, West Ham, particularly from the set piece from Aaron Cresswell, at the near post, which, as I said, where Manchester United really struggle, and obviously Declan flicking it onto Soucek, fantastic goal. I just feel like West Ham's back three stepped up, won the ball early. I thought Bowen throughout the entirety of the game was fantastic. I know it was getting harder towards the end, particularly with Manchester United's counter-attack, but certainly very, very good in the first half. But that type of game, West Ham, where we pressed, we did it so well. The shape was very, very good. We were forcing United to go long, and they weren't creating enough. And I felt comfortable. And I said, second half, United are going to have to go for the result. They're going to have to try and come at West Ham and get another goal. And it changed things when we scored. Man United became a little bit more open before they made the changes. And West Ham created. We were winning the ball higher up with the press. The likes of Ole, Fornals were getting chances. I think Fornals had a header that went in the side netting. Ole's chance that we could look back and rue. I'm not going to blame him, but again, he should be scoring from there. I feel a bit harsh, I've got to be honest. I thought Ole had a decent game and he chased down and he won the ball well. But listen, the turnover up the pitch was high from West Ham because United were trying to press us and win the ball and get a goal to make it 1-1. Second half, it started very much like the first half, and I thought, or the end of the first half, and I thought West Ham did very well. I think, we pressed, we created chances. I know Manchester United brought on Bruno and Rashford, and I thought, okay, possibly we're going to see a counter-attack here. But just the way it was, I felt like West Ham would sit back, frustrate Manchester United, make it difficult for the likes of Rashford to get in behind. I knew Bruno was always going to be a threat with his ability to pick up pockets, but, West Ham had more chances that we missed. And we could have buried the game through Jarrod Bowen. And for me, unfortunately, I'm a big fan of Jarrod Bowen, but that chance he has to score. And if he scores, maybe we're talking about a slightly different game. But I felt like Manchester United really benefited from West Ham continuing to press and look for a second. And when you've got someone like Marcus Rashford that can absolutely blitz players for pace, fantastic dribbling and great finishing ability, he's going to hurt you. Inevitably he's going to hurt you. And that's told later on in the game. The Henderson ball, for me, it's out. I'm not going to act too salty because I don't believe one goal would have changed it. I think Man United would have probably would have won 2-1, possibly even more with the chances that they had in that second half. But it's a great finish from Pogba. Again, West Ham have pressed Manchester United to try and get that second. And obviously, we've left spaces in behind, and it suits Ole Gunnar Solsjkaer. That's what he thrives off of, the ability to counter-attack sides. And they've got the pace and the quality to do that and be clinical. I thought for the second goal, Greenwood, again, it comes from exactly the same type of position. And I just felt like he exploited us. I just felt like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had the ability to notice that West Ham were pressing. West Ham didn't adjust, which was interesting after that first goal. We seemed at 6s and 7s. We couldn't get our defensive shape. And we were pressing as a team. But Manchester United didn't need to commit men forward. They had Rashford out on the left, who's phenomenal from that position anyway, on the counter-attack. Bruno picking up the ball in pockets of space behind Declan and Soucek, who'd pushed on as well. It made it easy to play into Manchester United's hands. And it's a good goal from Greenwood. It's a good touch. It's a good finish. I can't complain, but I think West Ham allowed Manchester United to get forward very, very quickly and pull us out of position and obviously get the goals that told. For me, the third goal is the worst of them all because, listen, I like Soufal. I think he's fantastic going forward. And I know we were trying to chase the game, and obviously Moyes felt that we could get a point or even possibly 3 points from it. But he's gone up so high, and Rashford is free on that left-hand side. And listen, that ball into him was phenomenal, was absolutely phenomenal. But I think it was Mata that had the ball there, or Fernandes had so much space to literally look up, play a pass, and take out the entirety of the West Ham defence. You've got Rashford sitting on the wings, getting in behind. It's a fantastic finish from Marcus Rashford. For me, it was all too easy for Manchester United. It's the one thing I said that Manchester United are fantastic at, possibly one of the best in the league at the counter-attack, beating teams that press them. They've done it against Southampton, did it against Leipzig again in the Champions League. They thrive off it. And to be fair, they could have had a couple more goals. The subs, Benrahma for me comes on a little bit too late. I'm not going to dig out Fornals. I know he missed a few chances, but I thought by and large, if West Ham hadn't decided to press Manchester United for the entirety of the 90 and get a second goal, maybe we would have been all right and we wouldn't be sitting here talking about it. to have Lanzini on, again, I get we're chasing the game, but Soucek was going up way too high. There was no protection on that right hand side that I felt Bowen could have offered. I know people will question his decision making in terms of his assists and scoring, but I feel like he would have protected Soucek a little bit if we'd gone to that defensive shape. We didn't. And bringing on Lanzini isn't the way to do it. And consistently down that left-hand side, Manchester United found joy. They found joy in the middle. I get it. I understand why David Moyes wants to press. And I think as a team, we have to press in order to create chances. And listen, I know we don't have too many individual, chance creators, but as a team, we create so much. We had to be clinical today. That's the reason why we've lost the game and ultimately even not got a point from it. But the consistent press against Manchester United, it was that 20 minutes where I felt like had West Ham, readjusted after that first goal, sat a bit deeper, soaked up a bit of pressure. I feel that we've got it in us, particularly defensively, to have seen that out. And if we get a draw against Manchester United, it's not a bad result by any stretch of the imagination. We're fifth in the league. If we'd got a point, I would have been buzzing with it. Of course I would. But just slightly disappointed in those 20 minutes. Again, before people start getting listen, the fact we are where we are in the Premier League is fantastic. I think we've done brilliantly so far this season. We've had some great results. It was just disappointing to see that logic that Moyes wanted. And again, you got to kind of, there's two sides of the coin. We either criticise him for not pushing the team and creating chances and being negative. I guess he took that chance in this game and felt that he could get at Manchester United. But listen, 10 minutes towards the end, they sat deep with Pogba, McTominay. It suited them. I thought Ben Rama looked very good when he came on, trying to pick pockets up in space and trying to create things. It's too late by that stage. And I think West Ham were a little bit scared to commit men forward. It's such a shame because I feel like for the first half, I thought it was an absolutely fantastic performance. The press was superb from the entirety of the team. Ogbonna was very, very good in winning the ball. Balbuena, been massively critical of him previously, thought he was fantastic in winning the ball in those midfield areas, creating that turnover and trying to beat Manchester United high up the pitch. But unfortunately, we've lost the game, but I'm not too downbeat. I just hope that we don't replicate the same thing against Leeds United, because if you start playing a press game against Leeds, they obliterate you. Their transition is absolutely fantastic. They're built for that. They've even got Calvin Phillips in there to stop that counter-attack. So it's a lesson for Moyes to learn. It isn't a negative in the grand scheme of things. We're still 7th in the Premier League. We've done fantastic this season. I'm still optimistic that we can do well. But naturally, I'm a bit gutted. It is after a defeat, and not after we haven't had a defeat in a while, to be honest. So, and a game that I felt that we could have got a point from. So, listen, I'll leave it there. Make sure you like and subscribe to the West Ham Way YouTube channel. Loads more content coming up as well in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we've got the Leeds game. You'll have game changers, predicted 11, score predictions, fans' voice early this week as well on the Thursday before that Friday night game, and then possibly after that, we're looking at Leeds, Crystal Palace, Chelsea. There'll be so many predicted 11, so make sure you check them all out. Make sure you like as well because it helps. And take care. Let it go as I will try to let it go. See you very, very shortly.